Welcome back to NT Coins World. Today, we're diving deep into two Washington quarters that might be hiding in your collection. And guess what? They could be worth a small fortune. The 1991 D Washington quarter and the 1994 D Washington quarter, both minted in Denver, hold secrets that collectors and coin enthusiasts love to uncover. Stick around because we'll break down their history, mintage, errors, and of course, their potential high-value finds, reaching up to $50,000 or even more in rare conditions. Let's start with the 1991 D Washington quarter, a coin that many people overlook, but has the potential to be incredibly valuable in the right condition. Even in fine condition, like the one we're discussing today, it has an interesting market value. But what makes this quarter special? Let's find out. 1991 was an interesting time for the US economy. The country was slowly recovering from the late 80s recession, and everyday transactions heavily relied on physical cash. Quarters like the 1991 D played a vital role in commerce, making high-grade examples harder to find today. At the Denver Mint, a total of 630,966,693 Washington quarters were struck in 1991. While that number might seem high, consider this. Most of these coins circulated heavily, meaning that pristine, high-grade examples are rare. Collectors always seek out error coins, and the 1991 D quarter doesn't disappoint. Some notable errors include some 1991 D quarters show noticeable doubling on George Washington's profile, especially on the Liberty inscription and the date. These error coins, when found in high grades, can fetch anywhere from $500 to $5,000. Some quarters were struck off-center by 10 to 50%, making them highly sought after. A well-centered 50% off-strike error in MS condition can bring up to $3,500. These errors, where a portion of the coin is missing due to an incomplete strike, have been recorded for the 1991 D quarter. Depending on the size of the clip, they can sell for $250 to $1,000. Now let's talk about value. In fine condition, a 1991 D Washington quarter is generally worth 50 cents to $1.50 due to its heavy circulation. However, if you come across a higher grade version, MS65, condition $15 to $30, MS67, condition $400 to $700, MS68, condition over $10,000. Only a handful of MS68 examples exist, and these are what attract serious collectors and investors. In auctions, one of the finest examples sold for over $12,000. Imagine that, a quarter potentially worth thousands. Now let's jump to the next exciting coin, the 1994 D Washington quarter. This one might look like an ordinary quarter, but rare varieties and errors can turn it into a highly valuable collectible. By 1994, the US Mint was producing billions of coins annually. The Denver Mint struck 880,034,110 Washington quarters that year, making it one of the most common quarters of the 1990s. However, despite the high mintage, finding one in mint state is far from easy. The 1994 D quarter has several notable errors and varieties that increase its desirability among collectors. Some of the most valuable include some 1994 D quarters have doubling on the eagle's wings and E pluribus unum. These can sell for $100 to $2,500 depending on the severity of the doubling. These errors occur when the coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing a flattened and expanded appearance. Broadstruck. 1994. D quarters can fetch $200 to $1,500. Some coins were struck with misaligned dies, creating a shifted design. Minor shifts may only add a few dollars, but extreme cases have reached $500 to $1,200. Now let's break down the value of a 1994 D quarter based on condition, fine condition like yours, typically worth 50 cents to $1.25, MS65, condition $10 to $25, MS67, condition $150 to $400, MS68, Condition over $5,000. In fact, one of the highest graded 1994 D quarters ever sold at auction fetched an impressive $6,500. A truly stunning example in MS69 condition could easily exceed $10,000. So what does this all mean for you? It means checking your pocket change, old coin collections, and rolls of quarters might just pay off. The 1991-D and 1994-D Washington quarters may seem common, but with the right errors, varieties, and high-grade conditions, they can be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Have you found any error quarters or high-grade Washington quarters in your collection? Drop a comment below and share your finds. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into these valuable quarters, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting episode from NT Coins World. See you in the next one.